Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's show. My name is Michelle Marie, and today we're going to be talking about the Saturn Rahu conjunction in sidereal Pisces, and that is occurring in Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, and it's the scorching star. So it can have us step into aggression and reaction, or it can help us step into power and assertive action. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. In addition, I'm going to cover how Saturn is going to be working with us throughout all the planets. So if you have any planets in sidereal Pisces, it's going to be affecting you between March 29th of 2025 all the way until February 23rd of 2028. I'm also going to go into the Saturn Rahu conjunction, which will be affecting us until May 18th, because that is how Saturn and Rahu are starting out right after an eclipse. So I really wanted to empower you moving forward. So let's first talk about who are Shani and Rahu. Why should we be concerned about them? Okay, so Rahu is the north node of the moon. He represents our desires, our obsessions, illusions, and sudden changes. He's a shadow planet. We call him a shadow graha in Vedic astrology, and he symbolizes our karmic desires and all the areas where we seek worldly fulfillment. Now, Rahu can bring chaos, confusion, and unexpected events. Now, Shani, he represents discipline, karma, limitations, and responsibility. He's the planet of structure, hard work, lessons learned through adversity. Shani brings delays, obstacles, and he wants us to focus on our long-term goals. So because Saturn will be in Pisces until February 23rd, 2028, I'm going to do a quick run through on what we can expect from Shani by planet. Rahu will move on May 18th, and I'll address the importance of this conjunction as well as we enter Saturn in Pisces. Now, Saturn, like I said, brings structure, discipline, and realism. When he touches certain planets or points in your chart, he demands maturity, patience, and sometimes a big reality check. So let's first address Saturn over the Ascendant. This is a major turning point. This can indicate a job change, relocation, or a shift in how you're perceived. You're being called to take more responsibility on for your identity and life's direction. Saturn over the Sun. Authority issues may arise, whether it's your father, a boss, or within your own identity. This can bring an existential crisis, a need to mature, because he's calling you to redefine your purpose for this birth. Now here's Saturn over the moon. I just went over this, so my heart goes out to you. This is called Sati Sati. Welcome to the emotionally intense ride of Sati Sati. This can lead to job loss, financial pressure, and feelings of isolation. The key, simplicity, restraint, and patience. Less is more. The year Saturn directly sits on your moon is the most crucial. Don't fight the tide. Go inward, slow down, and stay grounded. And that's the advice I give myself after just going through it. So let's talk about Saturn over Mars. Frustrations may mount as Saturn restricts Mars's drive. Expect delays, especially in matters related to siblings, courage, or personal ambition. Channel your energy with discipline and perseverance. And then we have Saturn over Mercury. When he goes over your natal Mercury, he can bring communication blocks, delays in travel, stress in relationships, or issues around children at home may arise. Saturn brings practicality to Mercury's dreamy idealism in Pisces. So it's important that you ground your thoughts and focus on what's real and actionable. And then we have Saturn over Jupiter. Now, this is important, especially if Jupiter is your Lagna Lord, that's your ascendant. Expect potential health challenges or a crisis in faith or identity. Jupiter's optimism is tempered by Saturn's realism, and this is a karmic checkpoint. So stay aligned with Dharma and be mindful of your physical and spiritual well-being. And then we have Saturn over Venus. Relationships are tested here. Marriage, romance, and even friendships can go through unexpected shifts. This can bring the ending of relationships or death. So watch out for issues with siblings or sudden expenses. And Saturn demands a lot of sincerity and emotional maturity in love. Now, Saturn over Saturn, that's called your Saturn return. Whether this is your first Saturn return, that's at age 29, or your second, that's around 58, 59, this is a complete life reset. It's time to rethink, restructure, and take full responsibility for your life. The second Saturn return is often much more graceful than the first one, as Jupiter can also support you during this time. So it's great that you make it count and really prioritize your health. And then we have Saturn going over the nodes. This brings karmic storms. Saturn over Rahu can trigger major karmic themes, past life depths, unresolved issues, and the need to face uncomfortable truths. When Saturn aspects Ketu, that's the south node, a karmic payout comes due. This can involve sudden losses, expenses, or deep spiritual realizations. Saturn in Pisces, Pisces is very dreamy, it's spiritual, it's often idealistic, but Saturn is the great realist. So during this transit, we're asked to get on our feet, ground ourselves, and move away from the illusions or any forms of escapism. Now is the time to strip away those rose-colored glasses and get really honest and real with ourselves. Avoid making any impulsive decisions. Choose structure over fantasy, integrity over illusion, and patience over panic, because Saturn rewards those who put in the hard work. Okay, so that is just a brief overview of what you can expect if you have any planets in sidereal Pisces from now all the way until February of 2028. And he moves on into Aries then. And I'll, of course, be creating various videos on how to deal with Shani's energy and to best navigate this transit moving forward. Almost all of my clients have been Saturn returns, Saturn oppositions, or Saturn going over the nodes. And that's what Jonathan's going through right now. My last 4 clients were going through that. And this is an extremely rare conjunction. So if you have this going on, Shani is bringing you to me because I have lots of remedial measures to help you through this. So don't hesitate to reach out. So let's go ahead and look into this conjunction analysis that's coming up. It's a big one, guys. This is when Rahu and Shani are conjunct. Their energies are combined. They're creating a potent force because this conjunction can lead to increased feelings of anxiety and fear, a heightened sense of ambition, but also a tendency toward obsessive behaviors. This can bring sudden disruptions and unexpected challenges, karmic lessons related to discipline, responsibility, and letting go of illusions. Now, this occurred during a solar eclipse stellium, and this only amplifies and further distorts these energies. So it's important that we get a hold of this now and understand why we're having these feelings, why we're going through all of these shifts. Now, this forms what's called a Shrapit yoga. Shrapit occurs when Rahu and Saturn are conjoined. This indicates past life karmic debts or curses in a person's chart if they have this natally. In sidereal Pisces, a spiritual and imaginative sign, this yoga creates a struggle between our higher consciousness and our material entanglements. So you may feel blocked in your spiritual path, experience confusion, isolation, or betrayal by guides or institutions. So this placement often demands deep karmic cleansing, especially of illusions or escapist tendencies. Healing comes through disciplined spiritual practice, charity, and surrender. Pisces' intuitive nature can eventually transmute the curse into wisdom, but only through sincere effort and letting go of those egoistic desires. Some recommended mantras. These can help mitigate Rahu's and Saturn's negative influences. The Mahu Mritryunjaya mantra will protect you against negative energies and promote healing. I'm going to prescribe some Kali mantras throughout this session, as well as Durga mantras and Saturn mantras for each sign. This is in accordance to your temperament. So it's important that you go over the planets that I just discussed. If you have planets there, this will tell you where you're struggling, and you can use that to help you navigate this with more grace and ease. Let's look at how this conjunction will impact each sign, considering your sidereal ascendant, moon, or sun sign. Saturn going over the ascendant can bring job change, so that's important to know too. So we're going to go into Pisces, ascendants, moons, suns, and any planets you have in Pisces I addressed earlier in the video. So you'll want to watch that. So this is Pisces. This happens in your first house. So here's the impact: challenges to identity, health issues, increased anxiety and confusion. This position can result in a major move as well, because Shani is transiting over the moon, and this is especially difficult, forming a Sati. Contact me for additional information and remedial measures. Saturn went direct on my moon a couple of years ago, so I know what to expect. I went through it, and I know the remedial measures. So this is the perfect time to seek guidance, especially if you have planets in Pisces sidereally. Some Vedic remedies, or you can chant the Mahamrityunjaya mantra, offer prayers to Lord Shiva, and donate black sesame seeds. And this is especially if you're living in India, because I know a lot of my listeners are there. Just donating in general is good if you're coming from the States or Europe. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a good mantra. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandham Pushtivardhanam Urva Rukamiva Vandanam Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandham Pushtivardhanam Urva Rukamiva Vandanam Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandham Pushtivardhanam Urva Rukamiva Vandanam Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Shanti 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 Om Peace Peace Peace. And go ahead and make a timestamp of that mantra. That is the best mantra that you can do navigating through this, dear Pisces. And my heart goes out to you because you have got a lot of energy on top of you right now. So some modern remedies, you can practice grounding techniques, engage in regular exercise, and seek professional counseling if needed. Now let's get to my beautiful Aquarians. Right now, you're going to be focused on financial instability. You want to get those finances in check. Challenges in communication can happen, especially with speech, as that is the second house energy. This can also bring about family disputes regarding speech. So this is the final stage of Sati Sati if your moon is in Aquarius. So some Vedic remedies are you can chant Shani's mantra, donate iron items, and offer prayers to Lord Hanuman. And I'm going to go ahead and give you a great mantra to help you through this. This is Shani's seed mantra. Seed mantras are especially powerful because it's like planting spiritual seeds that grow into great trees that bear fruit. It's a beautiful thing to do. And this is best said on Saturn days, Saturdays. Om Pram Prim Pram Sa Shaneshwaraya Namaha. Om Pram Prim Pram Sa Shaneshwaraya Namaha. Om Pram Prim Pram Sa Shaneshwaraya Namaha. And some modern remedies, or you can create a budget. Excel's great. Practice mindful communication and resolve family conflicts peacefully. So this is for Capricorn, Ascendant, Suns, and Moons. So this is affecting your third house. This brings communication problems when it comes to writing, technological problems, things like that. This also brings issues with siblings and challenges in short distance travel. And there are some Vedic remedies, and that is you can chant Rahu's mantra, you can donate black clothes, and you can offer prayers to Goddess Durga. And a really good mantra for this energy is Om Brahm Brim Brahm Sa Rahave Namaha. Om Brahm Brim Brahm Sa Rahave Namaha. Om Brahm Brim Brahm Sa Rahave Namaha. And some modern remedies are you can practice active listening, resolve sibling conflicts, and plan travel very carefully because those things are being disrupted, especially short-term trips. Now let's move on to our beautiful Sagittarians. This occurs in your fourth house, that is mother or real estate. So it can bring home disturbances, challenges in family relationships, and real estate issues. This forms a Kantaka Shani yoga as well as the Shrapit yoga that we're going through. So it brings obstacles, delays, emotional pressure, and is often related to home and mother. Challenges arise to build inner strength, discipline, and maturity through persistence and detachment. So you can definitely contact me for additional insights, especially if you have your ascendant or moon here. Then you can chant your Mahamrityunjaya mantra. I did that at the beginning. And you can also offer prayers to Lord Vishnu and donate yellow fruits, clothing, things like that. But donations in general are always a good thing. And I'll go ahead and give you Vishnu's mantra. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And some modern remedies that you can do is to create a peaceful home environment, practice family mediation, and seek professional advice for real estate matters. Now, this is also the ascendant of the United States. So, and if you look at the Navamsha, Cancer's getting hit, and that's the 8th house of the US. So, if you have a Sagittarius ascendant, this would be like the people in our community would be like Val, Allie. Really watch your real estate right now because that's what's coming up. All right, so Scorpio ascendant suns and moons. So this is going to bring challenges in your creative pursuits, difficulties with children, and unstable romantic relationships. This is your 5th house. So Vedic remedies, you can chant Kali's mantra, donate red lentils, or offer prayers to Lord Ganesha as well. And I'll go ahead and give you a wonderful mantra for Goddess Kali, and it's Om Grim Kalikaye Namaha. Om Grim Kalikaye Namaha. Om Grim Kalikaye Namaha. And you can say it Om Krim Kalikaye Namaha. Om Krim Kalikaye Namaha. Om Krim Kalikaye Namaha. Some modern remedies: practice creative expression, focus on positive parenting, and communicate openly in relationships. Now, Kali, she looks a little scary, but what she does is she gets rid of illusions and she kills all the demons in our lives. That's why she's very fierce. She's actually Parvati or Gauri in her fiercest form. And we call upon her during eclipse energies. And that's what's happening in Pisces right now. It's been getting eclipsed. It's been causing illusions. It's been a demonic attack. And Saturn's going to come through and give us some realism. And he is a great worshiper of Ma Kali. So even though she looks a little scary in this photo, know that she's Parvati fighting those demonic battles and helping you. So now let's get to our lovely Libras. So this is for Libra ascendant suns and moons. This would be the house from those planets. This is impacting your health, work-related stress. Now, the 6th house is the house of acute health, so it can bring like flus, colds, light things, not chronic illnesses. It can bring accidents as well, things that can be cured in the short term. It brings work-related stress and conflicts with adversaries because this is the house of hidden enemies. It's also the house of pets. So if you're a pet caregiver or an animal rescuer, it's important to really look into these areas as well. Some Vedic remedies: you can chant Durga's mantra, donate white sweets, and offer prayers to Goddess Lakshmi. And I'll go ahead and give you Goddess Durga's mantra. She's an extremely powerful goddess that helps us break through those illusions and fight those inner anxieties. Om Dom Durgaye Namaha. Om Dom Durgaye Namaha. Om Dom Durgaye Namaha. And some modern remedies is focusing on healthy habits is really supported during this time, practicing stress management, and trying to resolve conflicts as peacefully as possible. And next, we have our lovely Virgos. How is this yoga affecting you? Well, it's going for your 7th house. So that brings relationship problems, marital discord, and challenges in business partnerships. Some Vedic remedies are you can chant Shani's mantra, donate green vegetables, and offer prayers to Lord Shiva. Donations of any kind are acceptable to Lord Shani, especially if you're living in the States or Europe. I'm going to give you Mrityunjaya mantra. That's a really powerful one for Shiva again, okay? Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandham Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Vandanam Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandham Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Vandanam Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandham Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Vandanam Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Shanti 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 Om Peace Peace Peace. And some modern remedies: you can practice relationship counseling, focus on open communication, and seek legal advice, especially for business matters. Now we have our lovely Leo ascendant suns and moons. This affects your 8th house. My heart goes out to you because Jonathan's going through this. The impact: hidden conflicts, sudden transformations, and challenges in shared resources. This creates an Ashtama Shani yoga. It brings sudden changes, emotional intensity, and all of your hidden fears to the surface. This period demands deep transformation, patience, and spiritual surrender. It tests your resilience, but also offers profound growth and karmic cleansing, especially when faced with humility. Know, dear Leos, that when you're going through trauma, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to reach out to others. Use every resource you have to get through this, because this is a very difficult period for you. So if you have someone in your life that you can really reach out to and rely on during this time, do it, and do it with humility, because that's the person that is there for you and that loves you and that has stepped into the gap for you. If you don't have that, reach out in your community, schedule a reading with me, and we can help you find some resources moving forward, because we're going through this right now and you're not alone. Don't isolate yourself, dear Leos. Okay? Now you can chant the Mrityunjaya mantra, you can donate red clothing, and you can offer prayers to the beautiful Lord Hanuman. And I'll give you Lord Hanuman's mantra. Om Hum Hanumataye Namaha. Om Hum Hanumataye Namaha. Om Hum Hanumataye Namaha. In some modern remedies, you can practice emotional healing, focus on financial planning, and seek professional advice for shared resources. Because this is the house of other people's money, and it's important that you're dealing with inheritances, deaths in the family. This is the house of chronic illness, okay? So this is a long-term health thing that could be going on if you're at a certain stage in your chart. Reach out for help. Look for those resources. Know that it's not all on you. Next, let's move into Cancer, ascendant, suns, and moons. This occurs in your 9th house. So this impacts higher education. It brings challenges to philosophical conflicts and travel disruptions. This would be long travel disruptions, like if you're looking to leave the country, foreign lands. Vedic remedies, you can chant Rahu's mantras, donate yellow clothing, and offer prayers to Lord Brihaspati, that's Jupiter. A beautiful mantra that you can do for Brihaspati is his seed mantra. Seeds are seeds that grow into beautiful trees that bear fruit. So this is very powerful, and it's best done on Thursdays, which is Brihaspati's day. Om Gram Grim Gram Sa Brihaspataye Namaha. Om Gram Grim Gram Sa Brihaspataye Namaha. Om Gram Grim Gram Sa Brihaspataye Namaha. And some modern remedies are you can practice continuous learning, engage in philosophical discussions, and plan travel very carefully if you choose to do it during this time, but it's best to avoid it if possible. Now let's get to our lovely Gemini, ascendant, suns, and moons. This affects your 10th house. So this can bring career disruptions, challenges with your public image, and professional conflicts. Some Vedic remedies, you can chant Shani's mantra, donate green items, and offer prayers to Lord Vishnu. And I'm going to go ahead and give you a longer mantra for Lord Shani. Om Nilanjana Samavasam Ravi Putram Yamagrajam Chayamaratanda Sambhutam Tam Namami Shani Sharam. And this is best done on Saturdays, which is Saturn's day. And you can do it via a mala, especially if you're feeling the malefic effects of this transit. Now, I'm a Taurus ascendant, and I just went through this. So if you reach out, I can give you all of the remedial measures that I used, especially going through those career challenges. Some modern remedies, focus on career development, practice professional communication, and resolve conflicts peacefully. But know that Shani's sitting on that 10th house, and it's best to keep things very simple. And if you do manage to get any work, work very hard and responsibly. And now for my beautiful Taurus ascendant, suns, and moons. This affects your 11th house. So it brings an impact to your social circles, challenges and financial losses, and unfulfilled desires. The Vedic remedies are you can chant Kali's mantras, donate white clothing, and offer prayers to Goddess Durga. And I'm going to go ahead and give you a longer mantra for Goddess Durga. Om Sarva Mangal Mangalye Shive Sarva Vasarike Sharanye Tramike Durge Narayane Namostute. And this is best said on Saturdays, but you can say it any day of the week because Goddess Durga, she loves it when you pray to her. Some modern remedies: practice financial planning, focus on building strong relationships, and reassess your goals. And last but certainly not least are our lovely Aries ascendant suns and moons. The impact is on your 12th house, so this can bring spiritual confusion, isolation, and challenges in secluded environments. Vedic remedies: you can chant the Mahamrityunjaya mantra, donate red lentils, and offer prayers to Lord Ganesha. I'll go ahead and give you a mantra for Lord Ganesha now. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And we do Lord Ganesha's mantra before doing any other mantras to remove all the blocks karmically and to allow the deities to hear our divine inquiries. So you can pray to him all day, every day. Ganesha is always there. The best day is Tuesdays, which are ruled by Ketu and Mars, but he's always there for us. So if you feel like you're just up against the wall, pray to Lord Ganesha and he will help you through it. It's wonderful. I really, really love him. Modern remedies: practice meditation, engage in spiritual retreats, and seek professional counseling if needed. During this conjunction, it's a difficult one. It's crucial to practice a lot of self-discipline, maintain a positive mindset, even though you're being put through a lot of life's tests, and seek spiritual guidance if necessary. I'm here. There's a lot of people in the community that I can refer you to as well. So the main thing is avoid making any impulsive decisions, because that's what the eclipse is doing, and focus on resolving those karmic debts. This is bringing on a powerful period of transformation. So by understanding these astrological influences and implementing them appropriately with Vedic and modern remedies, we can navigate these energies with greater clarity and resilience. If you go to my website, seen here, astrologicaltarot.com, I'm happy to give you an individual reading to help you through some of these transits, some of these events. I just gave you a very, very brief run through of what you can expect. So I encourage you to reach out, especially if you're going through major, major issues right now. I also encourage you to like, to share, and to subscribe. And push that bell notification, as it will help me reach more people moving forward. Om Shanti, Om Love, Om Peace, and I'll see you soon.
Sacred knowledge from the stars. Vedic truth heals ancient scars. Mantras clear the karmic way, bringing light to guide each day. Let the show their signs as the cards and stars combine. Ancient wisdom flows through